Alright guys, it's Rabea, and I've got a great natural minor rock lick to show you. Here we go. So this lick is based in the key of A minor, and we're using the natural minor scale, or in other words, the Aeolian mode. It's going to be spanning across a few different positions, so we're starting it in position 5, but down at the lower octave, and then it goes up to position 1, 2, and then you're going to end on 3. I'm going to break the lick down into 2 halves to make it easier to digest. So this is the first half. So the first fret you're playing is the 3rd fret, E string with your index finger. And all you need to do is hammer onto the 5th fret with your ring finger, and then we start sliding up into position 1 from position 5, like this. Once you've played the first few notes, the next part is a little bit more rhythmical, so let me show you what you need to do. For a start, we're in position 1 of the A minor pentatonic, so it should be really familiar to you guys, but this is what it sounds like. The only tricky part is rolling your ring finger from the 7th fret A string to the 7th fret D string. Let me go over that little chunk again slowly for you. It's all fairly straightforward. Bear in mind we're also jumping a string, in other words we're string skipping from the A string to the G string in that part of the lick, like this. The last little chunk of this lick is what makes it sound minor, or in other words we're using notes from the natural minor scale or the Aeolian mode. So let me show you what that sounds like. We're moving slightly outside of that pentatonic shape now, so we're starting on the 4th fret G string with your index finger, then you're going to hammer on with your middle finger to the 5th fret and pull off. It's a little trill sound like this. When you've done that, you simply play 7th fret D string, and then you end the first half of this lick on the 5th fret D string with your index finger. So now I'm going to put all 3 of those little parts together to create the first half of this lick. The second half of the lick is somewhat easier, so we're starting in position 2 of the minor pentatonic, and what we need to do is use our middle finger, slide up to the 9th fret on that G string, and then we're going to play 8 to 10 on the B string with our index and ring finger, like this. The very last part of the lick is probably what makes it sound most Aeolian, so I'm just going to show you what it sounds like really quick. The easiest way to think about this part of the lick is to break it up again into 2 tiny chunks. So the first chunk starts on the 7th fret of the top E string with your index finger, and we're going to play a little hammer-on pull-off trill. We're then moving to the 10th fret B string with our little finger, and then we're on to the 9th fret G string. So it's going to sound like this. And now the very end of the lick is really simple. You're going to do a 2 fret slide from 10 to 12 on the top E string with your ring finger or whichever finger feels more comfortable to you. worth mentioning that for me, the most economical and comfortable way to play the end of that lick is to use my ring finger to slide from 10 to 12 on the top E string, just because it seems to fall right under those fingers. So that's something to bear in mind when you're working on a lick. Just find the most economic way to play it. So let me do the second half from start to finish. Now let's put the whole lick back to back. So there you have it, a really nice melodic sounding natural minor rock lick. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.